What it do? What it do? You know who it is, man. You know why you here. Trucking name J, man. Checking in, checking in. But oh well. I just share that joint out right quick. I promise y'all I'm gonna get a cell phone stand, man. I promise y'all. Maybe not today or tomorrow, but my first payday is Friday, so maybe when I get paid Friday. But then again, that check ain't gonna be much of nothing. So, but one of these days I'm gonna get a cell phone stand. I just want to get a nice one. I don't want to get the little cheap $10 joint or the cheap five. You know what I'm saying? $15 joint. I want to get the one that's like, I think it's like 20, $30 somewhere up in there, so I can I just want to do it. If I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it right. You do it right. You don't gotta worry about having to keep buying them over and over. Damn, it's 30 people in here already. What's up to the 30 people checking in, man? Make sure y'all hit that like button upon entrance of this joint. If you ain't subscribed or you new to the channel, man, hit the subscribe button and the bell. Fuck with your boy. You know what I mean? I got something I want to get off my chest, man. I just want to talk about something with y'all, if that's cool. You know what I mean? I don't expect a lot of people. I know it's late on the East Coast, but it's still daylight out here in the West. You know what I mean? I've been in Cali. I've been in Cali now for like 5 days. What up, boy? West Baltimore? Be more in the house. I've been in Cali for Cali and between Cali and Nevada. I mean, really, I've been in between Nevada and Cali. I've been over here for like shit 6 days, really, cause I delivered in Pahrump, Nevada on Friday, and tomorrow is Thursday. That's nuts. But hopefully I'll be heading out of here tomorrow, depending on what load we can depending on what type of load we can get. You know what I'm saying? This week might be a short week. You know what I mean? Because I lost the day today behind, everything that was going on today. That video will drop tomorrow, so look out for that video about what the conclusion of my mechanical issues and whatnot. So, what up, Married to the Mile? Them my folks right there, boy. I'm probably one of the most authentic, genuine, cool ass people on this red app or in this trucking world, man. I'm talking about no bullshit, no drama, no none of that shit, bro. Them my peoples, man. I fuck with them, boy. They been fucking with your boy when he was doing good, when he was doing bad, and everything in between. Like when everybody else was moving a little funny and shit like that, they stayed, checking in on me on the Instagram. It's crazy because I only got their number, and they found a way to always check in on me. You know what I'm saying? More than people that have my number. So salute to Married to the Miles. I need to get one of their shirts, but I don't think they got the big people sizes. But let me lose a couple more pounds, man. I'm gonna grab a 3X. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, salute to them, man. Them my peoples. What's good? Let's see. You will be stuck. You're not gonna make it home on the 4th of July. Oh no, I'm not trying to go home. Bro, I've been home for 3 years. What I'm going home for? Ain't nothing at the house that ain't gonna be there when I get there, whatever time. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's what I kind of want to talk about. Thank you, Trucker for Life, for helping me segue into what I want to talk about on this live feed, man. Listen, man. Listen, if you follow me on Instagram, which, if you don't, you need to, Trucker Name J, you get a lot more, I guess, content or just more of me over there. I post frequently. I don't do the Facebook thing no more with my YouTube. Like, my Facebook is reserved for friends that I grew up with, classmates, family and shit like that, or just people I really fuck with, like, Married to the Miles and them. They my friends on Facebook, but like it ain't too many other like truckers, and it's not nothing personal, but it's just too much of my like Facebook is more family friendly, so I just don't want a lot of that yappity yap over there. Instagram, you can follow me all day long on Instagram, Trucker Name J, man. That's why I do a lot of my posting and my stories and shit like that as far as the day to day. So, who else? Yeah, you over there too, Dre, with your bitch ass. But what I want to talk about, man, if you was on my Instagram and you saw my stories, you saw the comment that I highlighted earlier today, with the dude, Boss Hog, I think. I don't know if he's a YouTuber. I don't know if he got videos, Or he didn't have any recent videos. So, he's not a personality that you're gonna recognize, or, he's not a, he's a commenter. That's not a shot at him, but I mean that's the only way I know how to label him, because he doesn't do content, he doesn't do anything but just comment, and what, that's the majority, that's the average subscriber. So I'm not mad at that. But he commented on my joint, and he was just telling me, like, I'm excited about this second chance that I've gotten at things like my life, with being on the truck, being over the road, being able to make the money that I have the potential to make, you know what I'm saying, and be out here and can lose the weight while I'm making the money, because I never, fasted when I was OTR, but I've been fasting damn near every day. The only 2 cheat days I've had for the most part was when I did my 34 over the weekend, and today I went and had some Mexican food, some nachos. It was alright, you know what I mean? It was nice to have some authentic Mexican besides that trash ass Taco Bell. You dig? I don't think I could ever eat Taco Bell again after what I ate today. But anyways, so it's a great feeling, man. If I don't know if you peeped in my videos, but when I rewatch my videos, or most of them anyways, I can feel a different energy coming from me. I can feel just a different, you know, spirit from myself than I've been giving off for at least the last, like I say, 3 years. So, I just hate when people try to, and not just specific to me, but just with anybody's situation, man. I hate when somebody just try to Debbie down your situation, or just talk negatively towards what you trying to do. Like, I get it, man. Like Jay the job hopper, like quiet as it's kept, everybody done job hop a little bit. You know what I mean? Like, everybody done had at least 3 jobs. You know what I mean? Some done had 4, some done had 5. So I really don't get why the joke is always on Jay about the job hop and shit. But cool, I'll rock with it. But at this point in trucking, people, you got to understand that shit is not that big of a deal. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just not. These companies don't care about that shit. Like, these people, the commenters will make you believe that it's a huge deal, but unless you're trying to work for UPS, Walmart, fucking like some like exquisite shit where you hauling like the wiper blades that be on the little joints that spin in Iowa, like, or hauling rocket ships. Like, nobody cares, man. As long as your driving record is clean and your piss is clean, man. Like, I don't understand what that issue is with that. But anyways, we talk about that enough. So dude came up and he said he left a paragraph, and normally I don't even be reading them paragraphs because it just be so many of them joints. But anyways, he pretty much was saying in a nutshell, like, bro, I did that shit working with foreigners. I spent 12 years doing it. It was one of my biggest mistakes. I see you making the same mistake, and just talking negative, man. Like, and it's just like maybe I'm just different, man. Maybe I was just raised different, but like, I'm not gonna shit on nobody's situation before they get a chance to even really do anything with it. You know what I mean? Like, and my response to him was like, with that type of mindset, bro, I don't think you're gonna get far in life. You know what I mean? Because genuinely, when you have a negative mindset like that, it's like that's a mindset of somebody who just like give up before you even start. That's what it came off to me. Maybe I misinterpreted and got sensitive. They always say I get sensitive when I respond to certain shit. So I don't understand it, because then it's like, so y'all can talk all the shit or say whatever you want in the comments, but the minute I respond to it a certain way, or a way that you don't like, I'm sensitive, or I just, you know what I mean? So I don't be getting that. I don't get that. Like, am I just supposed to just not say anything, or just? Then the other thing that bothers me as well a little bit is like, people say I don't take advice from nobody. I had a dude leave me a voicemail in my inbox, saying that, all they trying to do is give me advice. Well, what if I don't want your advice? Is that disrespectful? Like, I'm asking a question now. Is it disrespectful to respectfully say, Like, yo, I'm cool. I'm good, bro. I know you may have feel like you got some information that may better my situation, but I'm cool. I got the people that I go to for that. Is that disrespectful? Like, am I missing something there? You feel what I'm saying? Because that's what I feel like people be making me feel like. Because at the beginning of my trucking career, because let's go, they tell me to learn from my mistakes. At the beginning of my trucking career, I had so many people in my ear, man. It was ridiculous. Ridiculous. I was trying to listen to this person, this person, this person, this person, this person. And it caused me to, not to blame any of them for any of the decisions that I made. Because at the end of the day, I'm a grown ass man. I'm going to make my own decisions. But, you know, it is sometimes it's easy to get influenced by certain people. So what I decided was, even in my real life, like outside of trucking, like on some home shit, like I just cut out a lot of people who I was taking advice from, because it's just like you got to sit back and you got to evaluate their situation. Okay, what are they doing? What's their 5-year plan? What were they 5 years ago? What were they 10 years ago? You know what I mean? And if you don't like where they at, where they come from, and where they trying to go, why are you trying to do what they're trying to do? You feel what I'm saying? Like, for example, if your goal is to just find a nice company job that you can work consistently for 30 years, why would you come up here listening to a fleet owner, or, somebody who's trying to start an authority, or, somebody who wants to be a dispatcher or a broker or something? You wouldn't. It makes no sense. So therefore, in my mind, if you're not doing something that I want to do, versus the way I used to be, where I would just listen to anything that sounded good because I was just happy to be here. Why would I want to take advice? Like, bro, hey, if you got your truck and trailer, and you have an authority, and that's where you stopped at, hey, salute. That's not the path I want to do. You know what I mean? He says something to the effect of, um, he said something to the effect of, oh, well, you got to drive 3,000 miles to make $2,000. Because I told him, I said, yo, with that mindset, you ain't going to get far in life. I'm good where I'm at. And he was like, oh, well, shit, you got to drive 3,000 miles to make $2,000. And I'm a owner-operator with a truck and a trailer, and I only got to drive 1,400 to 1,600 miles, and I can take home $1,800 to $1,900. And I'm looking at that like, I mean, that just don't jump off at the, you know what I mean? Like, certain numbers you hear, you just like, oh, shit, where you work at? What you doing? Like, when they told me I was going to be making 70 cents a mile, I was like, oh, man, I ain't never heard that before. But, the perk of job hopping is you hear a lot of shit, man. You see a lot of shit. So a lot of this stuff that people be out here saying, I'm like, oh, okay, that's cool, bro. Congratulations. You know what I mean? Here's your award. You know what I mean? Here's your participation award, or whatever award you seeking. You know what I mean? Because obviously you want some type of appreciation for what you're doing because of the tone and the way that you're speaking on it. But honestly, man, like, if I can make my $2,000 as a company driver, bro, I really don't care about what you're making as an owner-operator, because I'm not worried about being an owner-operator right now. I considered leasing a truck. I decided that right now, that's not the best move for me. You know what I mean? Right now, I'm just trying to stack bread and be better with my money management. So I don't need to make over-the-top money to do that. You know what I mean? I've made the sacrifices, and I've made some decisions back home to where I don't really need a lot of money right now. You know what I mean? I don't need that, buku money that everybody seems to be chasing out there. So forgive me if I don't get impressed with what you're trying to throw at me, man. I'm just, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just don't understand. If a joint come at me, if I'm a single man and the joint come at me and she got some big titties but a flat ass, and I'm an ass man, like, okay, yeah, them titties nice, but your ass flat. Next. You know what I'm saying? And that's just how it be out here, man. It's just like these truck drivers, man, they got what they want, and they just want to flaunt that shit. And, I pray every night that, even no matter how corny that sound, that this go around, the money that I'm about to start making, and I'm gonna say making, because people are like, oh, you ain't made it yet. Well, I've already did a week, so I got a $1,600 check on the way. But like the money that I'm making now, I just pray that I'm more humble about it. I'm more, you know what I mean? Like I'm not, because I remember, man, even though that old YouTube channel got deleted, I remember vividly how I was talking, how I was moving when I was making over $2,000 before. And I was a jackass. I'm gonna be honest. You know what I mean? I was a bit of a jackass, but I had never made that money before. You know what I mean? I had never experienced the type of things that I was experiencing. So I was shitting on a lot of people. I'll be honest with you. I'm gonna be 100% honest. But the way I feel now, man, I'm just praying that when this money start coming in, I just want to be better. That's all I'm trying to be, man. Is better. Period. And at the end of the day, I feel like that's what we all should be trying to do, is just be better. You know what I mean? And so to be trying to do that and then just have these people, and I know you shouldn't pay them no mind, but sometimes you gotta address it, because I'm just seeking understanding. Like I'm trying to understand the mindset of some of these people. Like what is the objective that you're trying to prove by telling me, oh, you did this and it failed for you, so I shouldn't do it? Well, what should I do? Because that's the part that always gets me, is that people always have criticism, but they never have an alternative, nothing. They never have anything to say, oh, you shouldn't do that, but you should do this. They never have that. Ever. Nobody ever does. They can always tell you everything you're doing wrong, you shouldn't do this, you shouldn't do that. Leasing a truck is stupid. Going OTR is stupid. This is stupid. That is stupid. You shouldn't do that. You shouldn't do this. Well, what the fuck should I do? Because again, all these commenters who have all this stuff to say, where are your videos? Where is your content? Because you guys are very opinionated to not be trying to give out any information, or to not be just offering anything. To have all, because clearly you guys like to talk. You like to hear yourself talk. You like to put out information, because you in the comments of every video of every YouTuber that's talking about anything, and you want to force your opinion upon people. So maybe you need to create a channel. Maybe you need to create some type of content where your information could be appreciated, because it seems like that's all you're trying to do, is you want to be appreciated. And it seems like you're upset because someone like me, who in your mind shouldn't be able to do videos, or shouldn't be up here talking about anything. Who the fuck is this? Hold that thought, y'all. Okay. About to go in the sleeper berth. Anyways, that kind of fucked me up. Nigga just pulled in front of the truck and just parked there. Interesting. But yeah, but like, you know what I'm saying, who, you know, like where's your content at, man? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't understand it, man. I just don't understand, like, why people are so bothered by my vulnerability. Cause that's all I'm doing. I'm just coming up here and being vulnerable about things that the average everybody go back and read my comment. This dude is trying to speak like I was down there, but you was, bruh. You was. What's so funny is I was trying to give you the benefit of the doubt, right? But then I went and go and look at a comment that you made like 8 months ago, really talking crazy to me. So it was just like, this is just the type of person you is. I mean, this is just, you know what I mean? I don't know if you just don't like me, or, and it's so funny because in that comment you was blatantly being disrespectful, but then you kept saying, oh man, I ain't trying to down you, I ain't trying to, but talking crazy. So I mean, you tell me how I'm supposed to receive that, because if I talk to you the way that you was talking to me, you feel some type of way, bro. I'm gonna be honest, you feel some type of way. There's no way you telling me if I come and I verbalize the same way that you verbalized at me, you're gonna be like, oh, he's just trying to help me. Appreciate you, brother. Nah, you was talking slick, bro. Come on, man. Call a spade, man. That's what I'm saying. Like, cats like that, man, they don't expect you to say nothing back. They just want to, we on the internet. So, you say your piece, and I'm not supposed to say nothing back. I'm just supposed to say, hey, man, thanks for commenting, and not have a disagreement. But then when I disagree, then it's, oh, he being sensitive, or he overreacting, or he feeling this way, or he's feeling that way. He's, you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, I feel how I feel, bro. You can't change. I mean, like, you can't change how I am. You can't change the mistakes I've made. You can't change my thought process. You know what I mean? So just because you don't agree with it, so what? And if I'm that big of a mess that you claim I am, why watch? Why stay? You know what I'm saying? So, and then the minute I say something that you don't like, then you disrespect. Well, I don't have to drive 3,000 miles to make $2,000. Okay. So I do. So what? It's drivers that's driving 3,000 miles, and that may only be $1,500 or $1,200. You know what I mean? So it's just part of the game. So I just don't understand. What does this say? Your journey is your journey, yo. See it fail. You did it your way. You'll sleep good at night. That's all. You know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna look back at this and it's gonna be crazy, man. It's gonna be crazy. Cause like I get a lot of criticism, and I really just be trying to understand why. You know what I mean? Like, I've come up on this app and on my platforms. I've made mistakes. I've admitted those mistakes. Even, I've even at some point in time, I apologize for those mistakes, even though they were my mistakes, so it really wasn't affecting nobody. You feel what I'm saying? So I don't understand it, man. It's interesting. It's interesting. I know everybody ain't gonna support me. All I'm saying is, when I come and I respond, and whether I choose not to take advice or I choose not to agree with you, don't get mad. Your feelings, and then start, oh, you like a clown, or you cry more than an infant baby. And then when I look at you like you crazy, or I don't receive that in a productive way, you looking at me like I'm the bad guy. Like, the fuck, my nigga? You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit crazy, man. That shit is crazy to me. That shit is crazy to me. But, I'm sensitive, so that's what they gonna say. So I'm gonna just keep on being sensitive. You know what I mean? You should have listened to Trucker Brown. He is a movie star now and still blowing tires daily. You ain't wrong for what you're doing. I'm telling you, it's hard to lose weight while you're driving a truck. Drive 6 or 7 miles. Hustle and no shipper, and then you want to exercise before sleep. Not gonna happen. Well, I've been doing good with my intermittent fasting. Who was that? Trucker for Life. So we're gonna see how this intermittent fasting plays out. I've been pretty consistent with it since I've been out here. So depending on when I go home, I don't know when I'm going home, to be honest with you. I was gonna go home not this weekend, but next weekend. But then I was like, nah, I'm gonna go home on the 17th. Now I feel like I don't even really want to go home until the end of the month, because, I mean, again, I've been home for 3 years. You know what I mean? I came out here to make money. And that's another reason why I don't mind coming and working for this company, even though it's like people keep saying, oh, they're foreigners, they're foreign. I mean, that don't bother me, because, like, I know what I come out here to do. I'm not coming out here looking for a warm hug and, holding my hand. I come out here for a company that's gonna run. And the one thing I've learned about this ethnic, I can't say that word for the life of me. These foreigners, they run and they get the bag. Period. You know what I'm saying? So if they talk crazy to me from time to time, man, hey, it's business, man. Everybody talks crazy to truck drivers. Owner operators be up here front, but y'all should listen in on some of them broker calls. Some of them brokers ain't exactly talking nice to you. Jay, why don't you drive for Amazon day cab? They will start local day cabbing. I'm good with local. I'm good with local, man. I tried it for 3 years, and I'm cool. I'm cool. I know these dudes irritate you. Don't let that knock you off your square. You doing your thing right. 60 on the truck on the way and 70 cents a mile. Just run them. Yeah, man. It ain't gonna affect nothing. You know what I mean? Like, but I'm a YouTuber, and I'm a content creator. So unlike other YouTubers, for the most part, my content is based around how I feel at the time that I'm feeling it. So that's just why. That's the only reason I'm talking about today. Like, it could have been anybody. It's not like I'm singling out Boss Hogg like I got a beef with him. Oh, if you see me in the truck, stop seeing me. Nah, not at all. But it's just that was the comment that I saw. It ain't no different than if you ask any rapper or musician, certain situation inspire music for them. That's how they create their music. That's how they create their content. Same thing for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, somebody may comment a certain day. Dre, you may comment something one day, and it may inspire a video. I mean, hell, some people have. Dre has. Some people that I know through Dre have said some things that have inspired videos. Some YouTubers have said shit that I just fire off the hip, man. I don't do a lot of organizing of content. A lot of this shit is just off the hip. That's why I've been doing more live feeds lately than anything. You know what I mean? I did a couple videos today. I'll probably upload one tomorrow or the day after. I don't know. But, a lot of this shit, I'm just firing on. I'm just up here talking, man. You know what I mean? I'm like, my content is me. I am my own content. So, I hope things go well with you and the missus, because in the past, you said OTR caused problems. Yeah, we good, man. Like, again, man, learning from my mistakes. Learning from my mistakes. In the past, if I'm gonna be vulnerable, as far as me and my wife, man, the only thing that caused issues for real was communication. A lot of the moves that I was making without even like double checking with her. You know what I'm saying? So that was a younger marriage. I was new to marriage. You know what I mean? I came into trucking, and I had only been married for a year. So I was learning. Again, man, a lot of this shit that I've been going through, I'm just learning, man. Like, I'm 29. I don't know what age that y'all like Boss Hogg and the other dude that hit me up on Instagram. I think it was Nitto NITTO 176, and a lot of the other people that be criticizing me heavily. I don't know what age I figured it all out, but I'm just trying to figure it out, bro. That's it. All the trolls that are really people that y'all probably know, but they trolls and they'll never call in because they don't want you to hear their voice. I don't know what age that they figured it out, but I'm 29, man, and I'm just trying to figure shit out, bro. So back to what I was saying about me and my wife, the biggest thing with that was just communication. It would be times where I would be out on the road and 2 days ago by I wouldn't call her, and it wouldn't be intentional. I just wouldn't. You know what I'm saying? But it was we had marital issues. It wasn't something that trucking created. It just enhanced it. You know what I mean? Certain situations, if you don't handle it before you allow something else to interfere, when something else interferes, it just makes it worse. You know what I mean? So, like, gas may not have started the fire, but if you throw gas on the fire, guess what? You got worse fire. You know what I mean? So that's how that was in my marriage. But we good, man. That's my boo. That's my, you know what I mean? We never been better. Never been better. You feel what I'm saying? So, and as far as my health, I will say one of the biggest things about my health that I wasn't doing in the past was I wasn't taking my medication like I was supposed to. Being hard-headed, being thick-skulled. Oh, I'm going to just fast for 20 days and it's going to go away. I'm just going to change 20-something years of bad habits. I'm just going to change something for 2-3 weeks and it's all going to go away. You know what I mean? That's why I'm not pressed about, cheat days and shit like that, because with this intermittent fasting, again, this is a rest of my life thing. This isn't no, with the water fasting, the prolonged water fasting, it was, let me try to go 7 days. Well, what you gonna do after the 7 days? I don't know. We'll figure it out then. We'll fast again. You know what I'm saying? So that was a lot of what I was going through with that. And I'm just making corrections as I go, man. You know, some people may come up here and say, nothing's changed. I'm the same guy. I'm doing the same things, talking the same. That's what you feel. You know what I mean? That's what you feel. Nobody talks crazy than me. Yeah, I bet. Keep your head up. Always. Truckers need help with each other. You know what I mean? We should. We should. Yo, Jay, I'm just checking in. How you? I'm chilling, baby. Keep trucking. Just be careful with that corona, man. I hope your health is better. Yeah, my health, I feel better. I feel like my face is getting smaller. Has gotten smaller over the last week since I'm, doing videos. I haven't stepped on the scale since last Friday. I think last Friday I was like 399. That was on a love scale, so I don't know how, and then my clothes were on, so I don't know how accurate that was, but I'll probably try to get on another one by either tomorrow or Friday, find another loves. But those things, from what I've been told, aren't the most accurate. I might try to go to a Walmart, because I want to check my blood pressure as well and see. I'm pretty sure it's because I can feel when my blood pressure was high. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I've been feeling great. I've been feeling real great. Like, I know I've been feeling great because when I ate this Mexican food earlier today, like, I felt that shit like pause from the time it entered, like, it was just sitting in my joint, like, pause. That just sounds weird. It just I could feel the difference. You know what I'm saying? So, I got to start. Like, I've been doing pretty much like 25, 26 to 30 hour fast, and then eating like regular food. And I think what I'm gonna start doing is just straight fruit, man, or straight plant based. That's not always easy, but I gotta do something because eating regular food after fasting that long it just don't feel right. Because my maturity, what I say? Oh, maturity comes in time, not overnight. We all have to live all the way. And so, I'm thinking, my brother, hey man, I'm trying. Did you see Bubba Nesbitt? He lost a lot of weight. I don't know who that is. Trucker for life. They keep telling. That's what I might do. Do like with my 1 meal a day. Throw some keto in that joint. But I'm just not. I'm not sure of keto altogether. So I'll be thinking like, cause somebody told me plant based is pretty much keto. It's just a healthy keto. Cause they say you can eat some trash food and it be keto. So I don't know. I'm gonna look more into it. You know what I mean? I'm gonna do, my due diligence. But like I say, right now it's just about building up the lifestyle. In the last, what is this? What is today? Wednesday. In the last week, I've probably fasted all but like one day, which was Sunday. Yeah, Sunday I went ham. I ain't go ham, but I drank a beer, a couple of beers. Like, I got a 6-pack and only drank like 3. You know what I mean? While I was in my hotel room, not in the truck, for the people that's going, oh, he was drinking. Shut up. I had, I think, Burger King breakfast that morning that I didn't finish. And I had some Mexican food that I didn't finish. So every day in the last week, except for Sunday, I've been fasting. At least, 16 to 30 hour fast. Go carnivore. Watch Dr. Sean Baker meat arts. Okay, I'll add that to my I'll add that to the video because I'll be watching a lot of like fasting videos and shit like that while I be driving. And it's this other dude, Dad something. He got a channel strictly talking about like battling kidney disease. I still got that kidney disease. I ain't going nowhere. So I'll be watching his videos and listening to them joints while I be driving. So I'll add that Dr. Sean Baker carnivore diet. He is the one who sent pizza and strippers to RV house a while ago. Oh, wow. I can vouch for keto. Keto works great. I've dropped 70 pounds in 8 months. That ain't bad. That ain't bad at all. That's almost, that's over 10 pounds a month. It's like 11. Like 11.2, 11.3. My math ain't always the best. But yeah, man, again, man, it's a journey, it's a process. You know what I mean? That's how I feel. I just wanted to come up here and just get something. I just want to get off my chest, man, just because that's how I felt. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not asking, I'm not coming up here like, oh, please be nice to me. Like, nah, man, talk. Oh, he's driving through the scale. My business. I ain't see nothing. I don't know nothing. I ain't see nothing. Minding my business. Anyways, what was I saying? Um, yeah, man, I just wanted to get that off my chest and just, just how I feel, man. I just feel like dudes be giving me a bad rap, but I get it. You know, you put yourself out there, people allowed to feel and say whatever. So what can I do but just accept it? But at the same time, I'm a content creator. So as a content creator, I'm speak on it. Speak on it, say my piece, move on, And yeah, man, I mean, I guess we'll just see what happens. I know it's a lot of people rooting against me. It's a lot of people who think they know the outcome of my story, and it's my duty to prove them wrong. You know what I mean? Or for those that support me, because don't get me wrong, there's a lot of people that support me, prove them right. You know what I mean? So, but my main goal with my channel and with my videos is I know it's other people out there like me. I know it's cats out there who have made some of the same immature decisions that I've made in their 20s, maybe even in their 30s. Man, I'm here to tell you, man, keep pushing, man. I don't care what nobody say. I don't care how much shit they talk about you, your friends, family, close friends and family. Like, just keep pushing, man. Don't let these people make you feel like your story is already written. Like, don't let them write you off. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it's between you and God, man, what your story gonna end like. You feel me? So just keep going. That's all I'm gonna do. You know what I mean? As embarrassing as much as I have embarrassed myself up here with the mistakes I've made, I'm still here and I'm still pushing, man. Because that's all there is to do, is to keep pushing. You know what I mean? Because the minute you stop pushing and you give up, then what, you gonna fall into a depression? What, you gonna just, call it quits? What about if you got kids? What about your kids? What about your, people who are watching? You never know who's watching you, man. You'd be surprised how many people that hit my inbox be like, yo, bro, like, this video right here, or this joint when you talked about that. And that's what I'm saying, man. Like, my channel, I just want my channel to be a little different than just the average channel, man. I just want to be up here really talking about shit that matter. Like, I think my next video gonna talk about the mental health issues of truck drivers, man. You got truck drivers out here going through depression, truck drivers out here going through separation anxiety, all kinds of shit, man. You know what I mean? And nobody speaks on that. Nobody speaks on that. Niggas be wondering why truck drivers be on the road snapping, like cutting people off or flicking each other off. It ain't got nothing to do with the truck or the load, man. Niggas just not right upstairs. Hell, just look around on YouTube, man. You ain't got to look far. Some of these cats ain't all the way there upstairs. I thank God I'm not that, mentally unstable. You know what I mean? I just make some dumb decisions, bro. But I ain't up here doing some of the craziness that's going on out here in these trucking world. You know what I mean? So, but somebody asked me, what did I say? Do you fuck with Yeah, I fuck with TRB, 100%, 100%. Jay, you haven't learned from none of your mistakes. Still 5 years in the game and you still stuck. Where am I stuck at, bro? 5 years. 5 years in the game and you still stuck. I was stuck because I was trying to do that dumbass local shit, but we ain't gonna go there. But I mean, if that's what you feel, what's that, Mr. Crazy E? If that's what you feel, I feel like I'm where I'm at because I tried to do something that I knew I shouldn't have did, which was trying to be a local truck driver. I cut my money down and, making the same mistakes, chasing that 2K check. But I'm here now, though. What you talking about? I'm at a company where I can now make $2,000 a week. So I don't get the point. And it's chasing a 2K check. How is that a mistake? How is that a mistake though? Like, what am I supposed to be chasing? $1,000 a week? 1,500? What am I supposed to be like? How can another man tell me what is enough for me? You know what I'm saying? Because when I say $1,000 ain't no money, then a bunch of people will come out here. Oh, that's plenty. You can't tell nobody what is enough money. But when I say I'm chasing a certain amount of money, like, I don't understand. How do you know he hasn't made progress mentally or in family? Man, he don't. Hey, man, it's cool. Let him think what he want. I've been out here 20 years, still learning, bro. Don't you believe it? You still don't get it. I don't know what you're talking about, Mr. Crazy. I'm gonna be honest with you. You talking in circles, to be honest with you, bro. I'm really trying to legitimately understand what you're trying to say, but you're just not making any sense. I'm stuck because I'm still chasing $2,000, but I'm at a company where that's a possibility. Them Russians will tell you anything. Okay. Everybody will tell you anything, bro. Your old lady will tell you anything if she don't fuck with you. So what I mean, I don't understand. And you know what's so crazy? Here's the kicker. Can I be honest with y'all? Can I really be honest with y'all? Y'all let me know. Somebody tell me, can I be honest about something real quick that I want somebody to rebuttal to? Y'all let me know. If not, then I'll just get off here and I'll go and, watch X-Men in my sleeper berth with my APU that's working now. Can I be honest about something? Skimp D has made over 15 videos about this same company that I'm talking about. And she has said and shown where she has made between I believe $1,500 and $2,500 at this same company. And nobody ever doubted her. Nobody ever said none of this shit to her unless I missed, maybe I wanted her comments deep enough. Because most of her comments just be niggas thirsty as fuck. But she has been at this same company. And they won't even paying her what they paying me. This is the same company that she has been at. That's why she has been able to buy the truck that she has now. But when Jay come over here, now it's a bunch of bullshit. You know what that tells me? That tells me that a lot of y'all that come on this channel just don't fuck with Jay for whatever reason. Because somebody else, another YouTuber, and there's been other situations, but we're not going to get into the specific of that. A whole nother YouTuber can come and say the same exact thing that I'm saying. The exact same thing. For the exact same company. The exact same thing. But it's bullshit when Jay say it. It's bullshit when Jay say it. And don't get it. This is not me dissing Skimp D because I believe her. I think she was 100% right in everything that she said. But I'm just saying, as far as the response and the reaction from the commenters. Somebody explain that to me. Explain that to me, Mr. Crazy E. You just talking reckless now. Explain that point to me. How is it that somebody else can be at the same exact company and make the same money and say the same thing, but when Jay come, now is you know what I mean? It's craziness, man. It's crazy. I'm 26 years old, and that's what I'm trying to do. What I really want to do is open up my legitimate business, a legacy. I feel that. Here you go chasing somebody else's dream. That's the mistake I'm talking about. It's not a mistake, bro. I'm not chasing nobody's dream, bro. You don't even, the crazy part is, you don't even know what my dream is, bro. You just up here talking. I know, Reggie, I know. But I want other people, because like with certain trolls are just gonna troll. Certain people who disagree with me and don't like me, they're gonna disagree and don't like me. Y'all, people who fuck with me and know what it is, y'all know what it is. But don't get me wrong, out of these 78 people that's in here, 20 or 30% this may be their first time watching my channel. Or they may not have known my channel since 2016. So I just need them to understand what's happening right now. I just need them to understand, because from what I've learned from talking to people and shit, it's a lot of chit chatter about a trucker named Jay going on in the trucking world. Maybe not on YouTube, but maybe like Zello and other, groups and shit. It's a lot of shit that be said about me. And I just want people who really don't know me to understand that it's just hate. It's hate. I don't know what you jealous of, cuz, but you jealous of something, because you here. So it's just, that's interesting, man. I had that thought yesterday, actually. I was like, wait a minute. Skip Deedon came into this same company, and matter of fact, she's still making videos about the company, and she ain't even with the company no more. And still, you know what I mean? And I'm coming up here and regurgitating, because I've seen it. I've talked to drivers. I've seen settlements pre-COVID and during COVID. You know what I'm saying? And it's just that's interesting. That's very, very interesting. Let me get a drink of water. What else you got? I'm following everybody else's dream. I haven't learned what you still haven't told me what I'm supposed to be learning. You know what I mean? Like, if you run denial about your past mistakes, then it will be an issue. But it seems like you are very aware of those mistakes and have grown mentally, trucking wise, to grow as a driver financially. I mean, you know what I mean? I'm trying. At least that's what I thought I was trying to do. But, female truckers get put on pedestals on YouTube, and that's not a shot at D, because I like her content, but it's just how. Yeah, oh no, Trucker Dino, trust you me, brother. I know exactly what you're talking about. Female trucker, and this is no disrespect to the females, because I love my queens, but a female trucker can, if with the right body type, not to sexualize, but calling it what it is, can do a pre-trip video, and that bitch gonna hit 150,000. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely know what you're talking about, Trucker Dino, and they know it. They know it too. I mean, it's YouTube females that be up here, titties all in the video. They know what they doing, man. Come on, man. Like, let's not. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody wants to speak on it, but we know, you know, we all know. You know what I'm saying? Shit, if my titties look like some of theirs, I might have more viewers too. Shit. Just call it what it is, man. Shit, if that was the case, OnlyFans wouldn't fucking exist. I'm hating, you know what I mean? I ain't mad, but I'm hating like shit. You talking about, they come up there, man, some of them, they don't be talking about a damn thing. But they look good, and it's truckers. So, we don't stand a chance. Man, what was the one, Allie Knight? Man, Allie Knight got so much money off YouTube, she got out the truck for a minute, bought an RV, and and going across the world off YouTube money. She started doing naked videos. Boy, them white boy ain't know how to act. What are you talking about? Shit, when you can get out the truck with the YouTube money, man, oh man, I ain't gonna. That's why I don't need to be tripping off my YouTube numbers. I understand I ain't got number 6,000 subscribers, and you know, my videos don't do numbers like that. I'm still up here doing videos, so obviously it don't bother me. It's a couple of YouTubers who, because their shit don't do certain numbers, they just don't do videos no more, or they slows down. You know what I mean? I don't get caught up in that shit, man. He tried to be like Trucker Brown with the leash thing. Bro, you talking about 2017? Oh my God. Okay, bro. Enough. Some people get too worked up. All you are doing is sharing your journey. Some people act like they landed the perfect job, right? Some people act like they landed a perfect life, Adrian. You know what I'm saying? You need to find your own lane and stop looking at somebody else's pocket, bro. Okay. If you say so, man. I mean, I agree with that, but you're making it seem like that's not what I'm doing. But okay, cool. Jay, you seem happy doing what you're doing, and that's good. Go ahead and make those bags, but there's always going to be nice. Always, you know, it's a female YouTuber that, yep. Any trucker that with some years under his belt, once upon a time did a lease and got used without the grease. Hey, hey Reggie, I like that, and that be the other thing, Reggie. I don't feel like I've done anything that is that outrageous. You know what I mean? I didn't blow up a school bus. I don't, I didn't sexually assault somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just made some bad money decisions and skipped a couple of jobs. I mean, I just, you know what I mean? The new chick, Happiness by the Mile, she got 150 overnight, bro. Overnight. And I'm not hating. Salute, because I'm one of them subscribers. But we're going to call it what it is. Look at him. All he do is talk about other people's money. Bro, that's what everybody do. What is you talking about? It's trucking. All truckers ever talk about is money, bro. What you talking about? That's all we ever do is complain about rates. You just like, hey, Mr. Crazy E, bro. I understand, bro. You don't like me, so you gonna find everything wrong with me. It's cool, bro. I understand. I'm glad I'm not trying to, never mind. I'm about to say something crazy. They stay hating on you, Jay. It's cool, man. I believe a lot of truckers need to mind their own business. Like Life Cola, trucking is the only profession I've ever seen where all people talk about is each other's money. That's all we do. Hey, what you getting paid on this? I got this. I got this, and this. That's all we talk about. You never talk about condition of your truck or, APUs or none of that shit. All we ever do is talk about rates and how I'm not going to pull anything under this and that. Like, what you talking about? Rates and money. That's all they talk about. Light red. What the hell? What that mean, Dre? Light red. It's not hate. It's just sad to see him stuck in the same position as when he started. Am I in the same position as when I started? I don't think I am. But I mean, even if that's the crazy part with like people like Mr. Crazy E. No matter what I say, they're gonna find something wrong with it. How can he find his lane if he doesn't try new? Because, Trucker Dino, I'm supposed to be perfect. You ain't caught on yet? I'm supposed to be perfect. I'm supposed to just snap my finger and be whatever it is that I'm supposed to be. Even though, and I've said this in another video, you think of millionaires, self-made millionaires, all these professionals and like successful stories, when you read their books, like I've read Kevin Hart's biography, I've read Gucci's Man biography, I've read Rick Ross's book. Who else book did I read? I've read Charlemagne's book. When you look at all of these famous people books and all of their autobiographies. They didn't just wake up and was Kevin Hart. They didn't just wake up and was Charlemagne the God. They didn't just wake up and was Jeff Bezos. It's called the process, people. And guess what? Everybody's process isn't the same. Hey, Miss Pearl. Everybody's process isn't the same, people. Just doesn't happen like that. Doesn't, and to be honest with you, I'm gonna be honest with you. At 29, I feel like I'm doing pretty good, man. Because I'm 29, dog. Like, I mean, and that's not to give me an excuse to fuck up, but based off of the autobiographies of successful people that I've read, shit, I could turn around and be a billionaire. I mean, just off of the success stories I've read. I'm glad I've gone through the shit I've gone through in my 20s. My 30s should be phenomenal based off of all of the mistakes I've made in my... I know people in their mid-30s haven't made those life-changing mistakes yet. I think I made them all in my 20s. So it should be nowhere to go but up from here. Think about it. Some of the most successful... Like, that's what's crazy. Like, even okay, let's make it smaller. Let's make the world smaller. Let's not even talk about the millionaires and billionaires. Look at your favorite YouTubers. A lot of the more successful truck drivers on YouTubers didn't even start trucking until their 30s. Mid-30s. Mid-30s. Now they're in their 40s and they got fleets, authorities, trailers, all kinds of shit. So forgive me for being optimistic about my future. Forgive me. Oh my God. Craziest thing in the world. With all the mistakes I've made, with all the bullshit I've gone through, forgive me for just having a little optimism about my capability. Man, the nerve of me. The nerve of me to not give up on myself. Oh my goodness. The nerve. The nerve. Who do I think I am to still know that it's possible to turn my life around and be 10 times better in the next 5 to 10 years than what I've been in the last 5 years? The nerve of me. In the one industry where you can go 0 to 100 overnight, trucking. The nerve of me. It's funny, man. But you are making business decisions based off of what somebody else has done. No, I'm not. That's what you are assuming that I have done. You notice I never told you about my plans. I haven't told anybody about my plans. I just went back OTR. And I'm not going to tell anybody about my plans. I just went back OTR. OTR. You're just assuming. You ever think about that? You familiar with a female named Jay Rich or call herself Jay Rich? Yeah, Jay Rich just got her own authority. Or Ben had it and just told us about it. I don't know, but Jay Rich doing a thing. Trial by fire. Come out on the other side like pure gold, baby. 24 karat. Believe that. Bro, 5 years and you are the same person with the same thought process as you were when you was 24. Okay, that's cool. Now, Crazy E is probably somebody that we all know and just is hiding behind a face. I don't know. But either way, it's cool. Trucking is a trade like most trades. It takes around 4 years to complete an apprenticeship. Then a few more years just to really know what's going on. It takes time. People are a trip. Yeah, time, man. You know what I mean? But again, Adrian, we all supposed to be perfect, man. We all supposed to hit the ball running. Hit the ground running, I think is the term. How I got something against him when I heard all of this before. But why are you here then? If you heard all this before, why are you here? Oh, no, you gonna live rent free in my head, cause again, this is content, okay? So as soon as I hit that end button in that top right hand corner and end this, you know what I'm finna go do? I'm gonna get on my Disney Plus app and I'm gonna watch X-Men Evolution. I'm on season 4. It's like 9 episodes. I probably watched about 3 episodes. I might turn on Pornhub. Maybe I will. Maybe I won't. And then I'm falling asleep. So nah, ain't no free rent over here. But while we're here, We're gonna have a conversation. We're gonna have a conversation. That's me. That's just how I operate, man. You know? We're gonna talk about it. You know what I mean? You see, I ain't blocked him yet. I ain't blocked him. I ain't put him in timeout. Because I can stand on what I talk about. You dig what I'm saying? That's one thing, you know, I can stand on that shit. Trying to guide you. You're not giving any instructions. You're just giving criticism. So what should I do then? Let me ask you that, Mr. Crazy. What should I do then? Or in your opinion? What is your guidance? What is your 10 steps to changing my life? Keep doing honestly. I appreciate that, John. I want to know what Mr. Crazy E thinks that I should do. I would love to hear this. Let me give me another drink of water. I can't wait for this. But you don't listen. You think it's hate. I'm not. No, I want to know. I really want to know because I think it's hate because you never give any advice. You just give criticism. That's all you've done in this live feed. And as far as I know, you're not a fake person. You're a real person. I'm going to assume you're a real person. So I've never talked to you before, you know, which is crazy because you got a lot of information about me for us to have never had a conversation before. And I've never seen you comment on any of my videos before. None of that. So this is the first time I've ever met you. So I could assume that you're somebody else, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to give you the respect of that you are one person who has just been following me all this time without saying anything, but just tonight, you just chose to, you know, you just couldn't take it no more. So, I'm not going to take it as hate. I want to honestly know what you, Mr. Crazy E, should think that a trucker named Jay should do. I'm all ears. Hey, Trucker Dino. Hey, look. Hey, you know, I got two brothers. One running his owner op and the other working for the man. Crazy E paying you to respond. Nah, I wish. Shit, send the check. To me, it sounds like Crazy E just saying shit with love. It's just harsh. I think it's a close friend or something. I don't know, man. I don't know. Trucker Veras. All right, he got the game plan over. I watched you from the beginning. Okay, cool. I appreciate the support. Now, what's the game plan? What should I do? What should I do? I'm listening. I wish this app had request. I wish I had another phone. I'm gonna go and because I had a second phone, but what I did with that phone when I went local was that it was an iPhone, so I took it to Sprint, turned it in, and got my wife an iPhone for her birthday. Was it her birthday or Valentine's Day? One of them holidays, them pagan holidays. But I'm gonna get another phone so I can start doing the call-ins again. I missed the call-ins for shit like this because this would have been a whole lot better if he could have called in. But I guarantee you, money, he wouldn't have called in because then we recognize his voice or her voice. Crazy E wrote you letters and you still haven't responded. Nah, I've been doing real well with responding to my emails and even my requested messages. The only thing I don't respond to is friend requests on Facebook. You're just not gonna get that. Not gonna get it. Sorry, not gonna do it. Not gonna do it. My mom's on Facebook. My grandparents get up there from time to time. I just don't want them to see some of the foolishness I have to deal with. You know what I mean? Even though some of my family watch my family probably watching my video and go back and tell them anyways, but that's on them. I like to know what Crazy E is doing. He sound like Al Smith. Man, he sound like a bunch of people, to be honest with you. He sound like a bunch of people. But I'm still waiting on that advice. If he's still in here. Or did he leave? Did he leave? There you go. I'm just saying, Jay, you need to find your lane, bro, and stop thinking you're going to make all this big money as a company driver. Okay, find my lane and stop and make all this big money as a company driver. Okay, so so I'm gonna ask a question. What makes you think that, one, I'm not finding my lane right now because I just left what I've been trying to do for 3 years, which was be a local truck driver making X amount of money, and two, what is big money as a company driver? Because there's a lot of company drivers who have came on YouTube and spoken about making everything between 15 to 25. Shout out to Bo Shifter. He talks about doing it as a tanker driver. My understanding is like, what is big money? Because the only reason that I chased after $2,000 was because I knew that's not big money. You know what I mean? So, I was making $2,000 with a year's worth of experience. So, of course, that can't be big money to be making it that early in the game, right? I've been following Trucker J. I've been watching him. He's just learning from his mistakes. Appreciate that, Trucker Varus. I make 18 as a company driver. See? There goes somebody else. Just be content. Be content with what? You're saying very vague, fortune cookie-esque statements. I'm trying to get some specific information. You're just saying very vague and like shit I'll see, in a commercial. I made $22.59 before taxes last week as a company. Hey, Mr. Couch, trust me, I know the possibilities of company drivers. That's why I'm trying to get an understanding from Mr. Crazy E of what is big money as a company driver. That's all I'm just trying to figure out. My mistake was trying to chase $2,000 a week as a local truck driver. That was my mistake. I admit that openly. That's just, I'm not saying it's not possible, but I had a hard time doing it. Well, and I'll leave that there. I wouldn't say be content. You should always, no. Hey, look, TBG, we just entertaining. We want to hear what Mr. Crazy E, we want his advice, because obviously he got the gems. Bro, you went from dry van to container to garbage to reefer to tanker to hazmat in 5 years and still don't get it. What is it that I'm trying? What is it that I should get? What is it that I should get? Second question, what's wrong with jumping from division to division trying to find what's the best fit? Because I really want to know. I want to know what the issue is with that. Because if it was that big of an issue, nobody would do it, right? But instead, thousands of truckers do that shit on a monthly basis. So I'm just trying to understand what makes it. What is it about Jay doing it that's such taboo? If that's the right term, yeah. Educate me, please. This shit getting good now. See, I was only gonna come up here for about 30 minutes. This shit getting good now. We having a conversation now. We talking now. Somebody driving some late night driving right now and getting entertained as fuck by this live feed. Come on with it. Let's talk. It's money in trucking regardless. It's local dudes doing 100K plus. It's dudes over the road doing the same thing, but 100 is the cap. The real money is on the road, period. No, let me explain something to you, bro. The real money is not driving the truck, but you know what I mean? I don't want to, you know what I mean? But, you know what I'm saying? If you driving the truck, you in the entry-level division of truck driving. Truck drivers are making the least amount of money of the money that's being circulated in the trucking industry. That's a fact. That is a fact. That's why all this shit be so funny to me. Because it's like we arguing over the entry-level part of this industry. When you look at trucking and logistics as a whole, truck drivers are the least paid out of all of trucking. Nothing's wrong with it if you're at the same company. No, I was at different companies. So what's the best trucking company to go with? I'm still undecided. How much experience you got? Essence. Plan to get out the truck. Hey, man. I don't know, man. So I feel what you're saying about not driving the truck is more money coming out your pockets and into somebody else's. Huh? I feel what you're saying, but not driving the truck is more money coming out your pocket and into somebody else's. I don't think I agree with that, Baltimore. I don't think I agree with that. From what I've seen, not driving the truck, depending on what you're doing, we may be talking about two different type of situations, but it's from what I've seen, the money is not the drivers are getting the short end of the stick when it comes to the bag. Let's just say that. You keep just chasing a check. Whatever people say they getting paid, you jump right to it. If Swift called you now and said they pay you $1.50 per mile, you would run to it. Wouldn't I be a fucking idiot not to do that as a company driver? What do we do? What? If somebody could prove it and say, yo, this is what I'm making over here, why wouldn't I do that? So are you telling me that I should just settle for a certain amount? And you just keep chasing a check. Aren't we all chasing checks? Or what are you chasing? Maybe I should chase what you chasing. Because I thought trucking was about money. I understand, like, don't get me wrong. I came into the trucking industry for money. But once I got in the trucking industry, I fell in love with driving trucks. But I didn't love this shit before I got out here. I came for money. I don't know about y'all. I'm just blessed to have fallen in love with something that can make me this much money. But this won't like teaching or being a fucking engineer. Like, this wasn't something that I thought about night and day, growing up. This was just something like, yo, you can make money over here. But once I started doing it, I fell in love with it. You got zero. I would say either Prime or Swift. Prime or Swift. Try to see if you can get in Prime, though. Should I just get my training off Swift, brother? I just want to become a Class A. Swift is not a bad company, man. I know they get a bad rep, but yeah, if they're offering to pay for your school and bring you on, I would do it 100%. Bro, I'm just speaking the truth. No hate this way, but every job you get, you're happy. Then something comes up that makes you unhappy. Then you look for justification from your followers to quit. But that's because things change in life, bro. Not nothing with the job. This is the cycle you have done for the last 2 years. Well, yeah, because the last 2 years I had shitty jobs. So 2 years ago, I want to respond to Local Joker. 2 years ago was 2018 in the summertime. I was at NBI. Okay. NBI was decent. I probably would have ended up doing like 2 years there eventually. I left NBI because me and my wife were about to get separated. We were separated. We was about to get divorced. So at that point in my life, it was no need for me to be local because I was going to go get my own spot. But I said it'd be cheaper for me to go back OTR. So I went OTR with that fleet owner because, there was no point in me trying to go get a spot. We were separated. So that's why I went back OTR. We got, fixed shit. Things got better. I came back home. Went to Great Wide because NBI wouldn't take me back. So I went to Great Wide. Got fired from Great Wide because of a speeding ticket. So then I went to HUD. HUD was just a shit show. I wasn't making no money. My checks was like $300 to $500 there because it was slow. And that part of the port that they were doing, they only had like 2 accounts, Damco and Walmart. The shit got slow. They only had 2 customers. So it got slow. So I left. I went to Marley. I stayed at Marley for like 6-7 months. I stayed at Marley for 6-7 months because he had hyped up the butane situation like it was about to be the greatest thing ever. When the butane thing came, you guys watched me. This shit was a dud. It was a fucking dud. I didn't make no money. And I left. I don't. That's been the last 2 years. Then I went back to Great Wide, and I was there since fucking December, and I just left them in June. So I left them to come back over the road because I decided to just start all over with my life and personal things. So it was never a situation where I blamed the company, except for HUD, because that shit was just trash. My life situation changed. That's it. And that's been the last 2 years. Not a fact. What's not a fact? I think everyone concerned is when you switch, you're losing thousands, thinking the grass is green on the other side when the freight is being distributed the same. But I've admitted to that mistake, Trucker Lee. That's what I don't get. I've openly admitted to that more times in the last year. You know what I'm saying? Or at least in 2020. I openly admit to that. It's Anthony. Do research, find the best company for you. See how he skipped my... What comment did I skip, Mr. Crazy? The last comment you had was $1.50 per mile, and I told you, why would I not go take that? So how did I skip a comment? And that's the problem right there, Jay. What is the problem? Yes, Jay, that's why you can't get right. Why is that? What are you talking about? Thinking about Prime. Yeah, if you can get in Prime, I would definitely do Prime. Dude, this guy been hating for like 45 minutes already. I'm just waiting for him to start hating on your shirt or hair already. Jesus Christ. Hey, man, it makes for good content, though, Trucker Noise, you know. Again, above all, I'm a YouTuber. So, again, I'm trying to make it entertaining and trying to be respectful. But I still don't understand what his point is. And, again, to be honest, it's a lot of people, when people like Crazy E come in, they ignore them, they block them. I'll go toe-to-toe with anybody because I have nothing to hide. I don't have anything I'm ashamed of. So I just sat here and talked to you, Mr. Crazy, damn near for, if anything, I just skipped other comments to talk to you for damn near an hour. So I don't understand. You know what I mean? I don't know what you think you're winning the conversation. I mean, I'm lost. People big mad up. Hey, boo. They big mad, boo. But look, they don't even know what's shh. Don't say nothing, boo. Don't say nothing. You should be asleep. Get some rest. Kiss my babies. I say hey to my wife. Hey, boo. So sexy, I said sexy. Sexy pregnant ass. Hey, boo. Because that $1.50 comes new problems that he ain't ready for. That's $1, nigga. Let me calm down. That's anything, bro. That's anything. Like, you never know what's going to happen with anything. That's business. That's entrepreneurship. Nobody can predict the future besides maybe you, but nobody can predict the future. So, I mean, that's just a part of life. I don't know what's going to happen when I go walk to the truck stop to take a shit. Somebody can pull up and shoot me in the forehead. But, I mean, that don't mean I'm not going to go take the shit. You asking me to step up at the bat and not swing at the ball when it's thrown. I'm just not built like that. Don't put me in the game to set picks all day. I'm going to take a couple shots. If I miss them, I miss them. But if I make them, I'm going to be on SportsCenter. And maybe people like you don't want to be on SportsCenter, but I'm trying to be in the top 10. You know what I mean? I mean, maybe that's just maybe that's stupid of me, but that's just how I think. Y'all like that analogy? Woo! I should have been a rapper. What up, bro? What was that? Bounty Boy. I thought this shit said Booty Boy for a minute. I was like, what the fuck? What up, Bounty Boy? Just tune in, bro. Did you get the AC fix? You rolling? Hey, man, that video coming tomorrow, man. We too deep into this conversation to change the subject. It's just like he said he wasn't going to take his meds and then he got sick. But again, another mistake that I've openly admit to, and now I take my meds regularly. Is it depressing to be OTR, like being away from? You go through phases, Anthony. And that's another video that I'll be doing soon, the mental health of truck drivers. You 100% go through depression phases, separation anxiety. That's a very real thing. And that's sometimes that's reasons why some truck drivers go local, because they can't handle that. Everything else can be going good, and the driver just up and go home, but because the mental of it. So yes, you have to prepare for that. You definitely have to prepare for that. Bro, I'm rooting for you. Keep doing what's best for you. I appreciate that, local joker. Yo, Mr. Crazy says you are God's gift to trucking. Why don't you have for advice instead of doubting this man? Yeah, I mean, how long you on the road for? I don't know yet. I was gonna go home the 17th, but I don't know. Ask my wife, Kay Holland. That's my wife. Ask her how long I'm on the road for. She'll tell you. She ain't gonna let me stay out here, but for so long. But she understand I'm out here to make this money, so yeah, we ain't perfect. I'm a young trucker like you. I know you lost, bro, big time. I know you lost, bro. Big lost about what? You've gone back to making sense. You was actually saying some like I may not agree with it, but you was making statements that sounded intelligent. Now you just saying shit. Own authority. What that mean? Trucking is cap anyways. Huh? Trucking is what you make it. I agree with that. Trucking is cap. I don't get that. Have you ever had runs from the west to the south, like Florida area? Maybe not to Florida, but I've had runs from like LA, or Southern Cal to like Alabama. That's like Alabama. It's 80 people in here. Show some love. You know what I mean? We're 72 now. Hit the like button, man. I'm surprised I got this many people in here. What time is it? It's 12:30 on the East Coast, man. Y'all really fuck with the kid. I appreciate that, man. Please understand I appreciate that shit. You dig? Whether you here to hate or just conversate, I appreciate you. I'm just trying to kill some time, man. I don't got to be up and moving for another, really like 10, 11 hours. I lost a day all day today fucking with Thermo King. Because there's more bullshit than good shit. That's why it's cap. Bro, you gonna deal with bullshit with anything good in life. I mean, I'm sorry that you can't see through the bullshit to understand the opportunities that this industry presents, but I mean, it's bullshit in anything that you do. Like I said, I've been rocking with you since 2017. Appreciate the essence. You in Cali? Yeah, I'm in Cali. I've been in Cali. Between Cali and Nevada, I've been over here since fucking last Friday. Man to man, you appreciate over. I appreciate that, Damien. Nah, Zell, you geeking. The money far outweigh the be. Yeah, hey man, like I'm not. I don't know what Zell. Maybe you've had a bad experience, and I apologize. But I mean, look at all the bullshit I've gone through, and I'm not going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Like when you think about what is really required to be a truck driver, compared to the endless opportunities that are available in this industry, not just as a truck driver, but other things that you can do besides driving a truck, man. I can't agree with that, man. I mean, yes, it's a lot of bullshit, yeah, but the ends definitely justify the means, in my opinion. But at the time when you wasn't taking your meds, you wasn't listening to people who was telling you to take them, just like I'm trying to tell you to be content with your situation. Well, the meds is different. The meds is life and death. What you're talking about is lifestyle choices. You want me to be, you want me to have a lifestyle of settling. I choose not to do that. I choose not to settle. My problem is to just understand the speed in which my progression to where I want to be. It ain't gonna happen overnight. That's my mistake. But to just because I fell off and just because I failed doesn't mean I'm gonna stop attempting. It's just gonna mean I'm going to change the way in which I attempt. What you're talking about is just like, man, you tried, you failed, fuck that shit. Go make $1,000 a week and be happy. I can't do that, brother. I'm sorry. I got a 5-year-old son and I have a baby on the way, and we want to have more kids, probably 3, 4, or 5. So again, it's the content game is a dangerous game, because just because your situation is good now your situation can always change. Anything can happen. You know what I mean? Your family can become bigger. Anything can happen. You know what I mean? So playing that content game is just, it can be dangerous, man. It really can, because you can just, you look up and 20 years then went by and you really ain't did shit but just be okay. I've seen people in my family do that, man, and that's not a lifestyle that I want to live, nor is that a lifestyle that I want to pass on to my children, to just be content. Nah, nah, that not nah. I'm cool. How many hours do you usually sleep on the road? I found that if I sleep around 8, I can stick to my diet better and lose weight easier. I sleep on the road anywhere between 6 to 9 hours, depending on how long my break. Because sometimes I can stretch. If I get to a place early, I can take a 12, 14-hour break. But at least I would say on average 6 to 8, 6 to 8 hours. Yeah, 6 to 8 hours. Let's be real. Okay, let's be real. What we being real about? Zell? What we being real about? You tell me, brother. Damn, I wish I could call in, bro. Good God Almighty, I wish I could call in. I'm in Cali heading back east. Go get some miles. They got the ATV working. I missed most of the live. I got a video coming tomorrow about it for you, so look for that video tomorrow. What's the difference between company driver and lease owner op? And what are the responsibilities for those two? A company driver is simply, just is self-explanatory. You work for the company. You're gonna make less money than a lease operator, but you're not gonna have nowhere near as many responsibilities. A company, there's nothing wrong with being a company driver. Absolutely nothing wrong with being a company driver. A company driver is just all you worry about is pre-trip on your truck, making sure your truck is in good condition so that you can keep running miles, and you just go home. A lease operator, you're a business, so you're running like a business. You're thinking like a business, you're moving like a business. So every little small decision is pivotal to your business. So it's a lot more responsibility, a lot more thought process that goes into it. Yes, it's more money, but some people sometimes get, like a mistake I've made before, since we talking about all my old mistakes, like always, is that you think that all that money that you make is for you. No, it's for your business. And if you don't take care of your business cannot take care of you when shit hit the fan. So that's the difference. There you go. 101. Bro, I'm new to all this trucking thing. I don't even have my Class A, but how does OTR work? Like, if you want to stay in OTR for months, how does that work? Thanks for answering. Uh, I wouldn't recommend staying out for months, especially starting out, because you can burn out. But normally how it works is you run for 4 weeks, and your company, for every week that you stay out, they give you a day off. So you go out for 4 weeks, you come home for 4 days, and repeat. You drive anywhere in the connected 48 states, but a lot of times companies have certain lanes that they run, so they'll say 48 states, but you'll mainly run maybe I-80 from Pennsylvania to freaking Iowa. That's the main, depends on the contracts that they have with customers. So, sleep in your truck, take showers at truck stops, do a 34-hour reset in a cool city. You can get out and explore that city for that day. It's a lifestyle, man. I think everybody should, who come into trucking, should do OTR for at least a year just to experience it. And you're just gonna experience different climates. Wherever you live, you're accustomed to that. You're accustomed. If you live in, California, then you're accustomed to mountains, deserts, and shit like that. So if you go to a New York City, it might be a little different climate. But you go to Florida, you go to Texas, it might be a little bit different to what you're accustomed to. So just be prepared for that. But overall, OTR is just it's a life changing experience in my opinion. I definitely would recommend it if you're considering it. AJ, you do be all over the place, but I think a lot of that inconsistent behavior at jobs has a lot to do with your lack of discipline. Um, I would say that my discipline definitely does need to improve, but I think this again, since something I've clearly admitted. But I appreciate everyone's opinion, man. It's nice to know what people think about you, man. I'm not so. arrogant that it's like, oh, I don't want to hear what you got to say, but just don't be mad if I rebuttal in a way that you don't like. But I can understand that. No discipline. Oh, you can't hear me. All right. My wife texted me and said I was covering the mic. Sorry. I'm behind on these comments, so I'm gonna run through these comments right quick and catch up. Okay, so I'm in Totally Keller. Those produce loads suck up full 14. Swear, yeah, they do that. Jay, you better off being a yard spotter or work for UPS and get this 80 to 100. And I'm cool, man. I don't want to be a local truck driver. But if that's what you like, and that's what you want to do, cool. You always need to strive for better. Always, John. Shoot for the moon, land in the stars. Niggas be convincing themselves that trucking is the shit. Let's argue. Trucking is the shit. What are you talking about, dog? Name another industry where you're gonna come in with, you don't even have to have a high school degree to do this, and you can come out here and make 6 figures. Name something else you can do and do that. Like, what are you talking about? Trucking is the shit, dog. I don't know. I'm sorry. Maybe you come from more of a privileged background to where this type of money is more, your family is used to this type of money. But a lot of us come from nothing, come from shit. Some of us come from lower than shit. So to us, this is amazing. So I don't understand how you can think otherwise. It's Anthony. Mega carriers, time off is used every. Yeah, he just answered that for you. Okay. Never be content. Complacency is a mindset for mediocrity. Big facts. Your mic covered. Yeah, my wife texted me and told me. Sorry about that. Another honest question, Jay. No hater. Stop saying that. No hater. Just ask the question. How can you have a family that loves you and you do not take your health serious? Do you ever think about when you put bad food in your mouth? Yeah. I had a lot of with the 3 near-death experiences I had over the course of the last year. It's a lot of shit that I had to really sit back and be honest with myself about. Like, man, especially, and that's why when the final straw was when my wife got pregnant. It was just like, yo, I could check out and leave her with 2 kids, and that would suck. You know what I mean? So, to answer your question, I don't know how for so long I allowed myself to be this unhealthy. I don't know. Maybe I was in a bad place mentally. Maybe I was partially depressed. I don't know. All I can do is tell you that I am now working consistently to be better, healthy. I'm taking all my medication and shit. And I hope to never go back to that type of mindset again. So, but it's common, it's a lot of people that go through that. So, but yeah, good question. Trucking is love-hate relationship. That's a big fact. Audio. No, Jay, I'm not telling you to be happy with 1K. I'm telling you to find your lane and stick with it. Well, that's what I'm doing. I mean, that's the point of that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm doing. I pray you are safe. Thank you. He's finding the lane. That's what he testifies to Truckadino. What the fuck? About speaking Spanish? Sound cut in and out. Yeah, I fixed it. Sorry about that. Trucking is trash. You are only going to go back home once the baby back. What? Trucking is trash. You only going to go back home once the baby drop. Bro, like that comment is so wrong. Like, my mind doesn't even know how to respond to that shit. Trucking is trash. What are y'all niggas? Y'all niggas must be lawyers and fucking doctors and real estate agents. Y'all, I mean, salute to y'all, because y'all must be making some buku money doing some other shit. Bachelor degrees, master degrees, doctor degrees. I don't know what the fuck y'all talking about, honestly. I'm trying to be nice about it, but I'm really having a hard time registering what the fuck y'all talking about. You're on a trucker's YouTube channel down talking trucking. Like, that's dumb as fuck. Go to another channel. Sound like you're covering the mic. Crazy E. Yo, tell him, boo. Crazy E, you say something about my wife, I'm gonna block the shit out your ass. So don't play. Sometimes you have to be somewhat complacent to move to the next step. Otherwise, you can shoot yourself in the foot. But I agree with what you said. I don't understand how a man leave his pregnant wife who has problems. What problems? She don't have no problem, nigga. She got in a car accident. This trucking industry will have you running in circles trying to make a bag, and it's not there. Huh? This trucking industry will have you running in circles trying to make a bag, and it's not there. Bro, what it sounds like with Zelle and Bubba Sparks, y'all must have had some bad experiences with companies or whoever and got screwed over. And again, I'm sorry that it worked out so bad for y'all. But listen, if you want to leave the trucking industry and go do something else, cool. But don't get mad because this nigga's out here that's eating. And eating big time. I'm talking about big, like I'm talking about we need 3-4 plates to hold the food that we eating. Like we eating out here, man. What is you talking about? Cats going hard on you. Ain't they dope? But hey, look, I can handle it, bro. I'm built for it tough. I feel gratitude is what's needed to love to the next step. Just be grateful for where you are, but knowing that you can do better. But we saying the same thing. Are they talking to you? So, yo, Jay, at the end of the day, we are just names on the screen. You know what is best for you and your family. That's the only thing that matters. Yeah, you know, it's just, you know, we have a conversation. Miss Holland, how long are you going to put up with his inconsistency? See, now, Mr. Crazy, you getting a little crazy. Crazy, tell us about your life at home since you know. Come, tell him, boo. Yes. Come from the hood. You come from the hood. You hear me change my life. I'm trying to understand that. Come from the hood. You hear me change my life. I can't. I don't know. Maybe I think it's a typo. Pay my bills, and we will see. Yeah, tell him, boo. I came out of homeless shelter before trucking, so you know what I mean? Well, y'all dudes on YouTube are clowns. If trucking is the shit, Jay, so how come you go through more bullshit than good? Because of my own personal life, bro. Like y'all gotta understand. You talking to a trucker named Jay. Go talk to a LaShawn. Go talk to a King D-Raj. Go talk to all these other. We just talked about Jay Rich starting an authority. Like y'all coming at me because of mistakes that I've made in the past. Holla at me in 6 months. Holla at me in a year. You know what I mean? You're trying to bait me into talk about what my plans is, but I'm not going to do it. So, again, I'm sorry that you had a bad experience in trucking, but trucking is not a bad thing. It's bad for you. Cool. I'm not here to change your mind. So, I'm going to just do what I got to do. Trucking money slowed up, Jay. The money is not... Because of coronavirus, bro. Your company started with $1,600 flat a week, red flag. Then now they want to pay by the mile, red flag. It shows it's bad out here. Huh? So a company understanding that the market is down so that their drivers can continue to feed their families, they're going to pay $1,600 even when you go home is a bad thing? Hey, bro, what universe am I? Is this live feed in another universe? Like, what the fuck is these niggas talking about? Yeah, I'm ignoring them niggas, man. I'm about to block his ass. Why can't I see? Oh, Corey. Oh, good luck, Corey. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Rate's pretty good, Bubba Sparks. I've been pulling $3.90 a mile for the last month. What truck lasts better? I've had better experience with Freightliner than anything. But yeah, they definitely all break down. Once the baby drops means when your bundle of joy is born, the trucking is trash right now. The race to huh? Once the baby drops mean when your baby of joy is the trucking is trash right now. I don't know what that means. It has tits and tires. It'll give you problems eventually. It's Mrs. Holland, and you're right. Yeah, Mrs. Holland, nigga. And you're right, but there's still bills. My question is, what's going to pay them? If not, shut up. And we'll call and show Jay and get this. Until I'm saying, man. Hey, bro, let me tell you something, bro. Zelle and Bubba Sparks, man, y'all niggas just talking shit. This nigga said yes to my wife, nigga. What the fuck? Y'all some weirdos, bro. I'm sorry. I'm trying to be like cool But y'all niggas is some fucking weirdo ass niggas, bro. Y'all niggas is on my live feed talking crazy to my wife and upset because we happy with what we got going on. Am I the only one that thinks this shit is insane? Like what the what world is this? Like, did I get transported to fucking Mars? Y'all is some loser ass niggas, bruh. Like, all y'all niggas mad because niggas still want to be truck drivers because y'all must not have made no money or something. So now you mad a man should not say yes. Nigga, fuck you. How about that? How about a man shouldn't say fuck you? But I just said it. A man should say whatever the fuck he want to say. God damn, bro. Like, y'all niggas, this shit is crazy, bro. Hey, bro, it's like 12:30. What time is it? You want to talk about a man shouldn't say yes, but it's 1 a.m. Eastern time, and you on my live feed telling me what I should and should not say to my wife. If that's not gay, I don't know what the fuck is. But hey, bro, if you gay, I don't got no problem with it, bro. Take as much dick as you want, my nigga. Yes. Fuck out of here, man. Clown ass niggas. I don't give a fuck if you make $36 an hour, bro. You still on my live feed. Go make videos about you making $36 an hour and see if anybody watched them shits. This shit is crazy, bro. Like, this shit went left. This shit went left quick. In 60-something overtime. Guess what, bro? Nobody in these comments give a fuck. Nobody even know who the fuck you are. And home every day. Big fucking whoop. Anyways, they began giving us the 16 only like 6 weeks ago. Then came back and gave us extra 5 cents, bro. Plus the miles are here. Like, hey, bro, like, Bounty Boy, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, again, bro, niggas just hating, man. The rate's been down for all of 2019. Tariffs and all kind of shit, man. Well, then, hey, man, look, y'all go work at Waffle House and make me a Fiesta omelet with no jalapeno peppers since y'all don't want to be fucking truck drivers. And not driving a funky semi. Hey, man, cool, bro. Congratulations. I got a package on the way to the crib right now, man. Make sure that shit get there on time. Fuck out of here. Hold on, man. Let me... Bam. Fuck out of here. You too. Fuck out of here. Shit. Sick of these niggas. Niggas pissing me off. Oh, y'all. Fuck out of here. Cornball ass niggas, man. Niggas is fucking corn balls. I'm sorry, y'all. I was trying to put up with them, and I was trying to talk to them. But when you start getting too crazy with the disrespect, you got to get the fuck out of here, man. Like, nigga, like niggas is just come on the internet and say, hey, bro, I promise y'all won't say this shit to my face. I promise you won't. You know what I'm saying? Like, this shit is crazy. Like, these niggas is weirdos, bro. Like, we was having a productive conversation. A productive conversation, and niggas just want to start talking sideways. Like, what the fuck, man? Y'all niggas ain't men. That's female behavior. But that's not even female behavior. Cause my wife don't act like that. So that's just bitch behavior. Bitch is not gender specific. That's some bitch behavior right there, man. Jesus Christ. But let me try to see what was we at in the conversation. What old boy go? What was the other dude name? Mr. Craig. Oh, Corey got rid of him. So we just had to get rid of all them niggas. We had to get rid of all them niggas. They was killing the vibe, man. They was killing the fucking vibe. Trucking been this shit since that 37-hour Greyhound. Come on, man. Tell them again, bro. Like, I don't know, man. These niggas must come from privilege. Trucking ain't this shit. Do your thing, my brother, and fuck everybody else. You gave them boys more time than I would have. Shit, wild. A bunch of unhappy. I mean, I be trying to, like, I don't just be trying to just block everybody, bro. Like, I be trying to, because, like, again, I feel like I can stand on what I be talking about. If you don't like me, that's cool. But we can have a conversation. I have a conversation with anybody. We can argue or whatever, as long as it's being productive. You know what I mean? But the minute you just start being blatantly disrespectful, one dude talking crazy to my wife, the other nigga talking about some now the crazy part is when they can no longer have a intellectual conversation with you, now they try to insult you. And once they go to that point, then it ain't nothing else to talk about. Y'all can get up out of here. You can get up out of here. Because I never insulted nobody until you started disrespecting me. So, you out of here. What type of nigga take a next person picture and troll with a fake picture? Hey, man, you know, who had the fake picture? I can't even see. Y'all picture so small, I can't. Who had the fake picture? If I'd have known that, I wouldn't have entertained it. Who had the fake picture? Trucking got me living like a rapper. These guys, you know what I mean? Like, bro, like I'm not saying that every truck driver is a millionaire, but my nigga, like, fam, like trucking is, man, stop it, bro. I don't even gotta, like, you come on a YouTube truckers page talking about how trucking ain't, fuck out of here. Oh, the crazy dude. Who picture he had up there? It might be SoCal. And SoCal still be trolling people. Now you see what simple intelligent sister go through. Now you see what single intelligent sister go through. It definitely keep you good. Yeah, man. I don't know what these niggas talking about. Trucking ain't shit, bro. You crazy as hell. Even with my inconsistencies in trucking, I've made more than people with bachelor degrees and master degrees. Like, what the fuck? Like, huh? Ay, man. I did not expect this live feed to be 2 hours long, man. That is insane. I need to go to sleep. So since you don't want to talk about your plans, but what is your smartest advice you would give young men and women out here coming into the trucking business? Don't be afraid to fail. Period. Don't be afraid to fail. That's just, that would be my advice. Don't be afraid to fail. Because you're going to fail. You're going to make some dumb decisions. You're going to think that something is this and it's not. You may even try to lease a truck and it fail. Shit happens, man. You'll never be successful until you fail. Just doesn't happen. Despite what all these trolls or, you know, all these truck drivers who talk all this shit talk about, everybody fails 10 times before they succeed. It's just a part of life. Nobody is born. Like, the definition of learning is damn near failing. How do you learn without failing? Like, what the fuck is we talking about, bro? That's life, my nigga. It's like being a kid. Hey, don't touch the stove. Oh, okay. You go touch the stove, guess what? Your hand hot as a motherfucker. I bet you never touch it again. You failed, but you learned. And it made you better. All of my failures, that's why I can still get on YouTube. Think about it, bro. Think about everything that I've gone through that y'all have watched. I've come up here and told y'all that I almost got divorced. And yet I can come up here with my wife in the comments and be confident in what I'm saying. Why? Because I learned from my mistakes, bro. I learned from my failures. I put my pride to the side, man. That pride is gone. I killed that pride. Fuck that shit, man. You know what I mean? Like, you gotta put that shit to the side. You gotta eat that shit, bro. You gotta eat it. You gotta just take it. Like, niggas be trying to make it seem like they always gonna have a way to maneuver and dodge. And, man, you know what I mean? Niggas doing Fed time right now because they thought that they could maneuver some shit that they couldn't maneuver. Niggas that's laying 6 feet under because they didn't think that they would fail. When you go into something cocky and arrogant, as I have shown you with my past mistakes, you gonna fall flat on your fucking face. Period. White people do it all the time. They just call it bankruptcy. Like, that's all bankruptcy is this business failed. Niggas, they do that shit all the fucking time. Hell, America has failed. What are you talking about? You think this country always been perfect? You know what I mean? Like, I don't understand this. I embrace my shit. I wear my shit like armor, bro. So you can't ever use that shit against me. And I'm going to keep getting on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, all my platforms. I'm going to keep being Jay. You know why? Because Jay know what it is. Jay know what it is, man. Ain't no perfection out here. Niggas want you to, like, be what they like. People like want you to be what they can't even be themselves. You feel what I'm saying? People want you to get all that shit right the first time, like they ain't even get it right the first time. People want you to be what they can't even. I don't even understand that shit. The people will set such unrealistic expectations for you, but they ain't doing shit. So, long story less long, don't be afraid to fail. You're going to make mistakes. You ain't going to know sometimes. Don't be afraid to fail, and don't be afraid to ask a fucking question. I don't give a fuck if you get clowned or whatever. Don't be afraid, man. It's going to happen. Don't run from it. Accept it. Some people make their situation so much worse trying to prevent the fail than just taking the fail, taking the L, and moving forward. You will do so much damage trying to prevent an L that you need to be where you need to be. Man, listen, bro. I ain't, man, look, y'all, man, listen, bro. Y'all got me about to preach up here. Got me about to preach up here, man. I'm passionate about this shit, bro. I'm gonna read y'all comments, but I'm passionate about this because this is my life. This ain't no gimmick. This ain't no show. This ain't no, you know what I mean? This is my life I'm putting up here for y'all, man. This ain't, you know what I mean? Man, shit. Give a fuck. Call me whatever you want, my nigga. But stick around. I'm gonna catch on one day. You heard me? I'm gonna catch on one day. Kurt Warner was playing in the Arena Football League. Nigga was looking at him like he was garbage. Cam Newton was playing at junior college football. Come on, man. Like I'm telling y'all, man. Like, nah, bro. Like, I don't care if I spend the rest of my life trying and failing. Then that's just what it's gonna be. But don't let me catch it. Don't let me. I'm like Randy Moss, bro. I'm going to run that route to the end zone every time. Quarterback may overthrow it, may underthrow it. I may drop it. But don't let me catch that motherfucker. Oh, my God. Don't let me catch it, bro. I'm telling you, man. That's why I love this shit. Talk shit about Jay. Please. He fat. He ain't going to lose no weight. He inconsistent. He doing the same thing over again. That's fine, bro. But when he's not doing that, and he finally get right, whoo, my God, I want y'all to be front and goddamn center. I'm going to be humble about it, but I'm going to let you know. So that's why I can stand up here, and I can take all that trolling shit. I can take all that shit talking, because I just, man, I can't tell y'all nothing, man. And that's how I know it's different, because y'all know before I'd be quick to come up here and tell y'all all my plans, what I got planned, woody whoop. I can't do it, man. Can't do it. Because it ain't even a question of if it's gonna happen. That shit is guaranteed. It's submitted. Whoo! Boy, oh boy. Y'all done got me hyped, man. I'm supposed to be going to sleep. Y'all done got me hyped, bro. Come on, somebody else come in and talk some shit to me. Come in and talk some shit to me. Let me know. Call me a bitch or something. Shit. Writing my story right now, bro. People just always want to show up at the end when the shit didn't went good. You know what I mean? People want to show up in the end when you done got to where you got to. Man, let me go read these comments. Talk about how these old YouTube truckers be creating fake pages and trolling. Man, listen, we ain't talking about that tonight. We be up here all night. After you talk about local the other day, SoCal came on and talked about the same thing. I told him that was foul. Man, fuck SoCal. Tell him suck my dick. How about that? SoCal, if you in here, you can eat a dick. And I'm in Cali, nigga. I'm at the fucking the Flying J off exit 61 at the fucking by the Peterbilt, nigga. Fuck you, SoCal, bitch ass nigga. Shit. Bottom line, trucking isn't for everybody, but if you a man and know how to stand up for yourself, you can get money. Not many carriers offer more flexibility than trucking. CDL can work anywhere worldwide. That's big fact. Big facts. Dust yourself off and try again. Come on, man. Jay Rich is a good example. She went through it but never gave up. I have more respect for her than 99% of dudes on here buying trucks and the terminal. Come on, man. Come on, man. You done messed around and found yourself in a lovely situation, bro. Good pay and the miles there with a stable company. Receipt, you know what I mean? And that, again, West Baltimore. The crazy thing about that, Skimp D has an onslaught of videos talking about this company. And niggas is killing me for this shit was crazy to me, man. Real talk, I got offers from every continent on the planet. Average come home between 25 and million a year tax free. Damn. Your plans meant for anyone but yourself and your wife. Kids, more important than God. Just make sure you're very humble. Just make sure you're very humble. That's the one thing that I am going to do, Essence, is you know, that's one of the bigger mistakes I made was, you know, but I had never made that type of money before, but I have now. So when I get back there, which I'm going to get back there and more, it's just about being humble about it. It's about being humble about it. It's going to be hard because when you, man, when I, like, listen, y'all don't even understand, man. I don't know how many of y'all believe in God and stuff, but, man, to even just be here, sitting in this chair right now, after going through everything that I've gone through, oh, my God. Man, it's a blessing, bro. You feel me? 3 different times I was supposed to have been out of here. You heard me? Last year I was in the hospital for a week. Earlier this year in March, my heart rate jumped up over 170. It was like 174. 2 months later, and I think it was, when was that, Kiera? Was that April or May? I don't even know if she's still in here. April or May, my heart rate was 186. Heart about to beat out of my chest. Those 3 different times, I could have been gone, dead, out of here. No comeback story. April. No comeback story. No nothing. Just dead. With a wife and a son. Mourning. And I'm still here. You feel me? They wanted to put me on dialysis. Told me my kidneys was fucked up. Started taking my medication. Changing my lifestyle. Doctor called me, hey, you know, as far as right now, dialysis is not needed. Come on, man. Like, come on, like people take shit for that for granted. I don't take none of that shit for granted. I've been through too much. Like, I look at my life as I've been through too much shit for me not to be expecting greatness. And I'm gonna do everything I can until I get to that greatness. I done been through too much, man. And some of it is self-inflicted, yes. A lot of it is. But again, you gotta learn somehow. God gotta get your attention somehow. And he got mine, man. He got mine. I know I'm destined for greatness. It ain't even a question. Ain't even a question. Me and my wife was trying to get pregnant, man, and we was having a hard time. Like, a lot of people struggle to get pregnant. Some people think that you just get pregnant just like that. Nah, man, it don't always work like that, especially in the black community. Now we pregnant with a healthy baby on the way. You think I'm gonna let that? No, man. No. Come on, man. We got to go higher. We got to do better. We can't just be content. I don't believe in that. And you know what I mean? And what I did for the past 3 years was try to live a lie. Let me be home every day and make X, Y, and Z amount of money and be content. Fuck being content. This ain't the YouTube channel for contentment. So if that's what your lifestyle is, then you need to go somewhere else. We chasing, we swinging for the home run. We want grand slams over here. And we know we ain't gonna hit it every time. So we gonna take the first base hit every once in a while, get a double, get a triple. But we going for the grand slam. Because it's there to be had. And in my mind, if it's there to be had and you accept anything less, that's settling. I don't believe in settling. That's not what I teach my son. I don't believe in settling, man. And when I didn't experience as much as I didn't experience and only be 29, it can't be nothing but up from here, man. And if you watching this shit, you thinking about getting your CDL, you thinking about, or you feel like, you should be doing better than what you is, 9 times out of 10, you probably do. You need to be doing better. You need to push for more. Is it a chance that you're going to fail? Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. But is it worth it? 100%. 100%. Because ask yourself this, can you live with regret? I can't. I can't live with what if. Can't do it. No, sir. Absolutely not. Can't and all that. Nah. I can do anything I put my mind to. That ain't just some cheesy shit that I said when I was a kid. I believe that shit. Nobody cares about how you finish the race as long as you finish the fucking race. You know what I mean? If you a quarterback, when Tim Tebow was in the league, yeah, they talked about how he threw the ball. That shit ugly, but guess what? He won games. So guess what he did? He stayed in the fucking game. Nobody cares about how you do that shit when you win. Faith over fear, 1,000%. Faith over fear, man. I have no fear, man. You know what I'm saying? My fear is failure. My fear is not failure, but settling, contentness, just complacency. Can't do it, man. I wasn't designed for that shit, man. I can feel that in my soul. You know what I mean? So that got me fired up, man. But that's just how I feel, man. That's just how I fucking feel, man. This is Jay. You don't gotta like me. You ain't gotta respect me. You ain't gotta do nothing. You ain't gonna stop me, though. You can talk all the shit you want to. I know you still watching. Bitch ass nigga. Yeah, man. I'm about to get up off here, man, and try to lay down and get some sleep. Appreciate y'all for rocking with me tonight, man. This live feed kind of went all over the place, but I think it was pretty good, man. I hope if you driving, doing late night driving, I hope you got some, entertainment for the last 2 hours. If you're watching this on the playback and you didn't watch this whole thing, I appreciate you. Yeah, man. Video coming tomorrow. The update on the APU. I'll let you know. Spoiler alert, it's been fixed. But I'll tell you on the video tomorrow what was wrong with it, what needs to be done for it won't happen no more, and also some tips that he gave me about it. As far as trying to keep the whole cab cool and whatever. So, but I fuck with y'all, man. I hope y'all fuck with me. If you haven't done so, subscribe, man. This is how I am always, man. I'm not for the bullshit, and I'm down for a good back and forth any day of the week as long as I got time. You feel what I'm saying? So, Essence, stop playing around and go get that fucking CDL, get that money. I hope to see videos from you. I hope to see you saying, yo, I got my CDL, I got this, I got that. Let's make that move, bro. I don't know what you waiting on. Let's stop playing around. Let's go get this money, man. We've been playing around for long enough. What we waiting on? You know what I mean? If you want to be a local driver, fine, be a local driver, but get that CDL. Don't make no mistake. I don't knock local drivers, but I just acknowledge that lifestyle is not for me for what I want to do. I tried it and I failed miserably at trying to do it. So, no disrespect to local truck drivers, even though y'all sensitive as fuck, but I know because when I was local, I was sensitive, so I understand, but it's just not a lifestyle that, because it's like you're a local truck driver and then what? You're a local truck driver and then what? Somebody answer that for me real quick, the 58 people that's left in here. You become a local truck driver and then what? You just do that for the rest of your life? Let's start really asking the real questions about why people don't want to be local. You become a local truck driver, you get your dream local truck driving job, and then what? Somebody please answer that for me. No answer, no response. You become a local truck driver, let me answer it for you, and then you work the rest of your fucking life. And I'm not about to do that shit. No disrespect, that's not the life for me. I'm not gonna be somebody that's hitting the clock until I'm 60 years old because I can't afford to fucking retire. There is no such thing as retirement. There ain't no such thing as retirement. In what country? America? How? How you gonna retire? I don't believe it. Maybe I'm just being ignorant. I don't know, man. But I don't. And now a local owner operator, different situation. But a local company driver, man, I just, been there, done that. I'm cool, man. Salute to y'all, though. Salute to all the local drivers. Salute to all the trolls. Salute to all the YouTubers posing as trolls. Salute to all the haters. Salute to all the niggas that just be saying weirdo shit on the internet because they know can't nobody find them. Salute to all y'all, man. God bless y'all as always. Stay safe, stay positive, stay productive. God, family, trucking, man. I'll check y'all tomorrow. Video coming tomorrow, man. I'm gone.